today I want to show you how to do an absolutely simple, delicious recipe for pumpkin soup. We're going to start off with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, maybe a couple, 3 tablespoons of Greek extra virgin olive oil. You're going to take an onion. Now, for this, you can either finely chop it or do my lazy approach and very simply just slice it up. It doesn't matter because what's going to happen is we're going to work it later with the boat motor. Ephemeral gas, one of my favorite all-time heroes in the kitchen, calls this immersion blender a boat motor. In my world, it's a boat motor. So very simply, just cut this, your onion into slices and throw that in, and what we're going to do is just brown off the onion along with a couple of cloves of garlic. So our onion goes in. You don't want this to burn on you, you just want this to slowly come up, bring it to like a nice translucent color, which is maximum flavor release. Once that goes in, you're going to need a couple of cloves of garlic, and for this, again, you're just going to chop them up or cut them up into little bits. Next part of this, pepper. I like to go generous in my pepper. Next part is our pumpkin, the star of our soup. And for this, I'm using 2 pounds of pumpkin, and I'm just going to simply break it up into smaller bits and chunks. Size doesn't matter here because ultimately what you're going to be doing is pureeing it down. So just enough to make everything kind of cook through and simmer down. You don't want like enormous chunks of pumpkin in your soup at this stage. So now that our pumpkin has been added to our onions and garlic, we're just going to simmer this down or saute this down for about 3 to 5 minutes to incorporate all of the flavors. And the next step now is to add our water. So now into our soup goes 6 cups of water. Along with our water, we're going to be using 2 of these gelatin stock packs. So now that all of our ingredients are in our pot, I'm bringing it up to a boil. I'm going to reduce my heat to like a medium low. Cover this and simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes, and from there we're ready for the last step. All right, so now our soup is done. I've given it about 20-25 minutes of cook time, plus another 10 or 15 just to cool down a little bit. Next part, one of my favorite parts, is using my immersion blender, or as Emerald affectionately calls it, the boat motor. And all you're gonna do is just place this in and just puree it up. You want everything to kind of emulsify and go into basically a very, very velvety and smooth consistency. All right, so now my soup is pretty much emulsified. It's being pureed down. Next part of this is about half a cup to a cup of cream. And I'm using half and half, but you can use heavy whipping cream, the 35%, whatever you like. And just give this a quick whiz, just enough to combine the cream. And it's gonna open up the color as well, and it's gonna give it a velvety luxuriousness. It's fantastic. This is one of my favorite soups, and believe me when I tell you, I'm no soup guy. Perfect, 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 perfect. That's done. So now that my soup is ready, it's been blended, emulsified, time to try it out. Look at that. It is absolutely fantastic. Just a little bit, just want to try this. Perfect, just like that. And what I like to do in this case is in the middle, get like a little bit of sour cream and just plop it right in the middle, just like that. And along with the sour cream, just a few pumpkin seeds. Just let everybody know that this is what we're having. This is smelling amazing, freaking amazing. Wow. Let me just set this down here. And the pumpkin seed will also give you a nice little crunch. Oh my FG. Wow. Sour cream gives a little bit of a tang to this. The consistency of the soup is bang on. It's like a velvety, rich, creamy. So my dear friends, that is it for this episode on my creamed pumpkin soup or cream of pumpkin soup. I hope you guys try this. It's super easy, just a few ingredients. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that little bell notification. Let you know what I'm up to every time I upload something. Bang, you'll be the first to know. And until next time, I thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.